It's Friday night, and once again, it's time for chaos. Welcome back to Season 4 of our Call of Cthulhu Masks of Nyarlathotep campaign, often said to be the greatest RPG campaign ever written.
You know ours specifically.
We didn't write it. Larry DiTillo, I believe is the name. Yeah, Larry DiTillo and Lynn Willis. They wrote a banger. If you're enjoying this new season, past seasons, anything we produce, and you want to support what we're doing, I want you to head to jointhenaish.com. For as little as $12 a month, you get access to everything we've ever recorded, ad-free, exclusive episodes, bonus content, including bone cont to this show. We've been doing this for over 10 years, over 60 systems, and that's growing by the day. Also, follow us here on YouTube. Give us a subscribe on youtube.com/theglasscannon. All that takes is time, which is free.
Wait.
Time is money, right?
Time is money.
Just boop. That's all it takes. What's that, a nickel? The nickel of your time.
Yeah, the conversion rate is these days.
And lastly, if you want to help us out and you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, give us a download, rate, and review. It really goes a long way. Oh, man, I've talked enough. What do you got going on, Joe? Look at you guys wearing the merch from the show,
baby.
We have merch for Time for Chaos.
We
did not.
Wait a minute, I'm just now realizing what that is.
Have you never seen this?
Have you never seen it?
Bump. No, I've not seen
The
this.
Carter invention of the fist bump.
Yes.
Look at the tentacles coming out of the sleeves.
Yes. Oh my God.
Established 1925.
I mean, it's not a brag, but 2 of these T-shirts came out of my mind.
That's right.
That's true.
right.
These are the brain
You
children.
know what I mean?
Let's see the other one. Here.
Old Rob Kirk.
Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right,
look
now
at
we
this
got to
bad
see
boy.
this
Let's see
one.
Kerkovich's
Come on!
Yes.
Carter with the chucks.
Yes, the game of death.
Yeah, so this
When you sent me the image of this, I immediately went to all 3 members of my family. I was like, look at this! And different variations of confused looks on their faces. Like, down to the 6-year-old who's like, you're saying that's you? Like, it's me, but it's not me, you know.
He's an avatar of my soul,
Yes.
boy.
It's just everything I want to be. Yeah, it's great.
So to describe our new Carter shirt.
Oh, yeah, for the audio.
is
I call it Time for Carter on the website.
Time for
Yeah,
Carter.
Nice.
it's Carter wearing the classic Bruce Lee Game of Death yellow and black jumpsuit, holding also the yellow nunchucks, neither of which he had in the actual episode. He just had nunchucks.
The chucks.
You know,
Yes.
but you know, for flavor, it's great.
It's the most famous nunchuck scene of all time. The Bruce Lee one, of course. Is
It's
there a more
possible.
famous
Well, I
nunchuck
would say
scene?
Enter the Dragon was the first time. Well, it wasn't the first time he busted out the chucks, but that
one
was
has got
such
the
a-
long solo, right?
Yeah, that's where he just
true.
goes to town in the underground prison for a second.
But it's the yellow jumpsuit that really
Yeah, the yellow
makes it
jumpsuit is the
iconic.
most
slightly
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks fantastic.
it looks great.
Just an incredible cultural mashup of
Yeah.
these 2 iconic properties. That's awesome. Oh,
You should do
so
what a
another one
collab.
where you have the joysticks also duct taped to the ends of those for the part 2 of this shirt.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the
The
jump.
Oh, that's right. You had
Second
the
edition.
staffaroo. What do you got there? Wolves?
yeah. Good.
Time for war.
The burning gaze of judgment falls upon me. Yeah.
Did you just buy this when we were in Minnesota?
It's a Minnesota shirt featuring some cool wolves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got this before we went, but I was like, I'm going to Minnesota, so I like to get the hometowns.
It's great. You're a big
jersey
T-Wolves
before
fan.
I
Yeah.
arrive.
A big T-Wolves fan, but not the actual sport, just the actual wolves.
Just the critter.
Yeah, just
I'm a big fan of the beast. Yes.
And Noura, who are you wearing tonight?
I got swans on mine.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there they are.
Yeah.
Black swans.
Black
Black and white
there's
swans.
2. There's like they're like black. There's a white swan next to the black swan.
It's a cool, like, Eastern European kind of
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah.
Sort of a cool folk horror
Yeah.
Yes.
embroidery.
I haven't worn my
Really
glasses
midsummer.
in 4 months. I don't see a swan at all.
You
I
should
see,
really get your. We talked
really
about
wear
this.
the glasses that
You
were
need-
I see
prescribed.
X's. She's wearing a shirt covered in X's and
How do you
blobs.
drive?
I'm fine. The cars are big.
Cars are
I
big.
feel like we had a similar conversation last season.
We did. No, it's a
About
reason.
our
Like,
eyes.
how
I
I
did
can
you
see
not?
my laptop for the most part. If I widen it, I can
Yeah.
see your faces. You all look great.
Troy can't see. For the listener at home, he's wearing a shirt advertising an IPA.
Right.
An old West Coast IPA, Stone IPA.
Yep.
The shirt is older than Joe.
It is the old shirt.
Just it spoke to me today. I'm like, this one.
Yeah.
So that's what we're wearing, folks. What are you wearing? Sound off in the comments. We'll be
Hit us
right
in the
back
chat.
with some time for chaos. Yes! Season 4. Season 4. Folks, we're back and we got some yellow walls. And I want to thank our sponsor for season 4. They're back. Chaosium.
Yeah.
Our good friends. They make this game. They make this game and a ton of other games. RuneQuest, 7th Sea,
Pendragon.
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 Dungeons and Dragons.
They don't make that one.
They don't make Dungeons.
No.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog, the role-playing game.
Yahtzee. Yeah. No.
Of
Yahtzee. These are the best games. Call of Cthulhu the best.
God,
game.
They really know what they're doing. Do they have a
Open my
code
mind.
for us this season?
They sure do. TFC4 code is going to, if you use that as your promo code at checkout, you will get 15% off, I believe. Anything in the Call of Cthulhu line, and that is always expanding. This is releasing in July. So we're a little early, so I'm not like 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that by
nailing
July they're going to have whatchamacallit out, the what's it called? It's just Innsmouth. It's just like an expansion book on just
Like an Innsmouth campaign setting?
Yes.
Get out of
It's
here.
just an Innsmouth campaign setting. It is a huge sandbox that is just gives you like hooks and all these different NPCs that you can kind of craft your own story around. And, it's just such an iconic sort of setting for
Innsmouth
Cthulhu.
hooks,
Yeah.
you say. Fish
Innsmouth.
hooks, if you will.
And Innsmouth is basically where I grew up.
Yes.
Newburyport.
That's true, yeah.
And if you
that's
don't
amazing.
play, and if you haven't played before, get a starter set.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
They have
Exactly.
those.
Or buy like 5 for your friends.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And-
And if you do play, you and your friends play certain sword and sorcery games that shall remain nameless.
Dungeons and Dragons.
And you're looking forward to expanding, to becoming more system curious. You gotta. It's so quick to pick up. It's a minute to learn, a lifetime to master.
I mean, I'm the poster boy for this because that's the only type of game I'd ever played for 20 years. And then Ding Dong here calls me
It's me.
and says, let's play this game. And I was like, well, I don't know. There's no battle axes. I don't know. Sure. And I mean, there could be, I guess. But it blew my mind. And now it's all I ever want to play. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
It does that too. It can have that effect on you. And so, yeah, the point is that code TFC4, TFC and then the number 4 is it's everything that they have under the Cthulhu banner, which is a shit ton of stuff. Cthulhu by Gaslight we did earlier
Yeah,
this
the
year.
Regency one.
Regency Cthulhu, which Ross is a beast at.
one of my faves.
And there's just so many options. And now this new Innsmouth thing, it releases in July. So it's either right before this app or just after this app. It's coming out.
Keep an eye out.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah, and the best thing you can do to help our sponsors is to go use that code. So, just use it, and they'll keep sponsoring us for next season.
Yeah, that's the other thing to just kind of add on is if you like this show and you want to see more of it, the best way to do that is buy yourself Call of Cthulhu stuff.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
Seems like a pretty good trade-off.
Yeah, and use
You're
that promo
getting
code,
stuff.
and then they want to come back and do more shows with us. So it's awesome.
I'm trying to look for what I believe was a Facebook message between Rob Kerkovich and I when I said, hey, I haven't talked to you in 25
Facebook.
years.
Must
Do
have
you
been a
wanna-"
while ago
I
if
feel
it was
like it was Facebook, but now I can't find it.
Who
But I'm
knows?
finding a lot of strange Facebook messages. You ever look through your Facebook messages? Who is that young lady? A lot of strange stuff in there. Speaking of strange stuff, it's season 4. Can you believe it?
Holy moly.
I don't want it to end
The
ever.
things we've seen.
We haven't talked at all. That's not true. We've been hanging out on the road, but we haven't talked really any Call of Cthulhu, any Time for Chaos. You guys landed yesterday, didn't even know what hotel you were going to. So it's
I
like
guess
there's
it's the
been no
same one.
like, all right, are we ready for season 4?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to talk about season 3 because I'm going to get into that with a verbose recap. But what's the excitement level, the fear level? How's everybody at? I just like to do a little check-in. I wish we had a campfire and some s'mores.
Ross and I were discussing this a little bit.
Yeah.
It's weird. This time's weird. Mostly because Joe's still here.
That didn't stop.
He hears that a
I
lot.
thought that might stop.
He's the weird
No,
sweetener
it's
in our
true.
coffee.
But it's due in large part to where we stopped last season. It was the first time we
Yes.
stopped sort of like mid-stream,
Mhm.
mid-country, mid-adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we had ended after the greatest episode ever recorded of anything, the volcano episode
Yes.
last season in modern fiction, it would have felt like, okay, now let's reset and whatever. But now we're sort of right in the middle, so it's weird. It's weird. I feel nervous because I feel behind. I'm also convinced we're all going to die. So that's always hovering, both in real life and in this game. So yeah, I don't know. It's just it's an odd feeling.
Friend of the show, Vicky Moore, great member of the Naish. She is playing massive Nyarlathotep sort of parallel to ours, and so she'll tell me things from time to time, what's going on in her campaign. And they finished Australia, and her character did not survive.
Great. That's what I want to hear. Awesome.
Yeah.
So we just throw that out there, put a little
Nope.
little bud in your bowl.
Oh my God.
I'm not entertaining any of that bullshit.
You don't like
It's
that?
truly nuts. Just how tenaciously these characters have clung to life
Mm-hmm.
over all of their globetrotting. Uncommon for this book, I think.
The dice want us to live.
Yeah.
So far.
So far.
You
And it's
never
not like my foot's been off the gas.
No,
I've been
no.
coming in hot. We thought Desmond was a goner in London, and you had. We were like, oh, and he's dead. And then I think it was Rob was like, wait a minute, did you roll with the penalty die or something like that? Or I had to
I don't think it was
re-roll
me. I
again?
wouldn't trust me to
Or
remember
there was
the
a
rules.
major wound or something that we forgot about.
I
And
took a
then-
sickle to the face.
Took a
last
sickle
week.
to the face. I saw that.
You should see a doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, madness. Vaughn clinging to sanity has
yeah.
still found a way.
But it's weird. Just like we got to like rev back into this.
Yeah, it's like
This episode, I'm sure will be a
you've
lot.
kind of
but-
like, you have so much propulsion. You're investigating. We're really in it. And especially when we're recording like this, just back to back to back to back. It's I find like when I'm done with one of these, when I was done last time, it's like, yeah, I was in Astoria, Queens for a week, but really I was in China.
Yeah.
Like, I spent all this time in the Imaginarium, but now we're kind of like trying to get back up to fourth gear after some time apart. But I'm excited to find it again. I'm looking forward to a thorough and prolonged recap.
It's quite robust.
Yes.
I kept trying to edit it down, but there's just too many key details that are important for you to remember as well as the audience. This will also be the first season that isn't starting with a development phase.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you didn't finish
That's right.
John's.
I'm on my third notebook.
It's quite the
Notebooks
notebook.
Continue.
It's 3 of them.
Also, from a weird like frou-frou acting perspective, you got to remember the character that you're playing.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Got to find the voice.
gotta find the voice again. Mine's not so hard because it's fucking me, but
The smart,
it's still
the smart choice for all of your characters that you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
Wait, what does he sound
Yeah.
like? Oh yeah, me.
Just have him sound like me.
Yeah.
Just constantly
but
go,
they've got
you're doing
they've
what?
got voices. You had a voice. We'll see what your voice is. But staying true to the prior 3 seasons,
Uh-huh.
and being able to reference
Yeah.
things that happened in season 1 if we want. Those are the things that build character.
Yeah.
Make a character develop outside of the mechanics. So
You find a letter like this was written from that dude in the first season.
the mystery of it too, but also remembering, this experience probably shaped this character in X, Y, and Z ways, and trying to remember all that shit.
Yeah, getting the recall back, which is why these recaps are so important.
Yeah.
And I know for the viewer at home, Troy's been working day and night with an accent coach
Yes.
just putting in hours.
Yeah.
And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that's paid off.
Got to put in the work.
Yeah.
Got to put in the work.
He's got the different regions down.
But I might just throw it all out and see what happens. The globetrotting nature of this adventure is tricky because there are things that happened in Peru and New York that are still relevant now, 4 locations later. Luckily, we use Foundry Virtual Tabletop, and everything that you've discovered is there in some way. So you can always go back, and I highly encourage this week as, drinking a coffee, having a little lunch, just kind of peruse some of those telegrams and letters and things you found, because you'll always see something new, and you're like, wow, that wasn't relevant when I first got that note from Gavigan. But wait a minute, now I know what that means now that we're in Australia. But hopefully this recap will help cover a lot of ground. And for our viewers at home, you might wonder, like, what is the recording like? Do you guys come in, have a pre-production meeting and a powwow, and you talk about how this is going to work? No, we literally came in and we make sure the cameras were all set. Francis is doing triple duty today, and we talked just about how was your flight? Good. Barely even did that, and then we just started recording because that's how we do it. It's a real game. We haven't hung out in a while, so let's play some Masks of Nyarlathotep.
Oh, yes. Moly.
And we'll start with a recap. Joe, you're saying this recap is going to be how long?
I guessed 27 minutes.
That is crazy.
Well,
Sorry,
people
time.
underestimate how much time gets banted in between and responding and asking further questions.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
We're not going to sit here silently.
It's
while
not you just
read.
doing a monologue.
I didn't factor that into my notes.
Yes.
I just figured I'd be talking. But no, it's way better if you interrupt me.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be super, it is pretty thorough, but there might be things I miss and you'd be like, oh, but ta-ta-ta-ta, and come in, interrupt it, then, especially for the audio listeners, they don't have to just listen to my peanut butter and velvet for the next 25 minutes. Here it is. If you're just starting with season 4, what are you doing with your life? That's crazy. No one does that. Go back to season 1, listen from the beginning, and about 7 episodes in, we really hit our stride.
Like a lot
Really
of peak TV. You gotta get through some
just
duds.
trudge through 14 hours.
Right. It's like
and then-
Parks and Rec. Start with late season 2 and you're all set.
Somebody told me, wait till Rob Lowe shows up. Okay.
For the rest of you who have yet to turn off your YouTube, it's recap time. Season 3 began back in London, which is crazy. That first sentence.
Right.
I was like, oh my God, we're still in London.
Yeah.
This is the aftermath of the events at Meeser House as our investigators thwarted more cult activity, this time interrupting a ritual of the Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh, a Nyarlathotep worshipping cult with ties back to ancient Egypt. This was the second such cult. I said first, second such cult they took down after an insanity-laced bloodbath with the NYPD at Juju House in Harlem, New York. The Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh was being run by a man named Edward Gavigan, who took over after his predecessor, Sir Aubrey Penhew, died. Gavigan's second in command was a woman named Zara Shafiq, an Egyptian national who owned a spice shop, was vying for power with Gavigan, and who apparently can shapeshift and is still alive somewhere out in the world. But Troy, why were they even in London? Who's Sir Aubrey Penhew? Nyarlatho, what? This all began years ago.
I can picture you practicing that in the car on the way here.
And you kept teasing that woman who I never saw because I wasn't playing in the game at that point, who got away as like a shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was convinced all last season she was just going to turn up at some point.
That's
she
the
did.
most horrifying part, and that's why I shared that sort
And
of
she's still,
off camera.
so he's letting us know
She's David Dodd.
coming.
Still
She's
around.
out there
Yep.
and could be anyone.
Their bulletproof chest.
Their bulletproof chest. She did take a couple of chunks of lead.
Naturally bulletproof chest.
This story all began years ago in those aforementioned uneven 7 episodes in Peru.
Man, I thought they were great. I had a blast. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're
I don't
great.
know.
They're great. But man, once we hit New York, forget about it.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a prequel. In Peru, our investigators, our heroes, met a man named Jackson Elias. This was an author whose life work was studying ancient cults. Well, while researching one such cult, Jackson Elias began to uncover what he thought was a global conspiracy that, if brought to fruition, would mean the end of the world. Let's talk about this conspiracy. A rich ne'er-do-well millionaire playboy, Roger Carlyle. This Carlyle made some eccentric friends. Egyptologist Sir Aubrey Penhew. There's that name again, Rob.
Yep. Yeah, I remember.
Psychologist Robert Huston. He's become important as of late at this stage of our adventure. Society girl, Hypatia Masters. You don't know anything about her.
Nope.
Neither do you.
Yeah, we really don't.
Some unknown African woman named Bonet, who apparently Roger had become infatuated with. And of course, Roger's old friend, bodyguard, confidant, and former U.S. Marine, Jack Brass Brady.
Oh, my boy.
Love Jack Brady. I have a question
Yeah.
about
First question.
Robert Huston, who came up last season multiple times. Obviously, there's connective tissue here that we'll find out about. But
Freudian psychologist Robert Huston?
I had forgotten that he was on the expedition.
Stylish.
That he was on the Carlisle expedition. Is he Australian?
No.
Okay. Is he British?
No, he's American.
American.
Yep.
Okay.
But we think he's.
But they were
Australian.
saying Houston in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that was like a Palpatine, Darth Sidious kind of a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I can speak to Ross.
Because
the way that
Because
multiple names.
we saw
throwing
the
people
same
off.
with Audrey
Great names, great
Penhew.
names.
He went by different AP
Yeah.
syllable.
A Dooku / Darth Tyrannus
pale
kind of a
viper.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Vader, in Sidious. Yeah.
Yes.
See what
Yes.
they did there?
Some of the people you met in Australia mentioned a Houston. They mentioned a John Carver. Are these associates? Are they Houston? It is unclear.
Got it.
So Roger was pulled into an expedition, helped fund an expedition with all of them that took them from New York to London to Egypt and then to Kenya, where the expedition, as far as any newspaper will tell you, met its untimely demise. Jackson Elias, however, in his research, believed they were all still alive and working to hasten the apocalypse. But poor Jackson dug in too far and was killed for it. Sorry, Mr. Jackson. This cult's for real. So our investigators, friends of Jackson Elias, Francis like that
Definitely
one.
practice that in the car.
This cult's for real. Our friends of Jackson Elias, our investigators here, they picked up the trail.
Never meant to meet Nyarlathotep.
I feel like we're living in the timeline where they succeeded.
Yes, yes.
They began by dealing with the cult of the Bloody Tongue in New York that killed Elias before moving on to London and dispatching with the Brotherhood. With information gathered in New York and London, there were multiple leads pointing to Shanghai, a business, Ho Fang import-export, mentions of someone named the Pale Viper doing dark deeds in China, and the possibility that Jack Brady was still alive and well and operating out of Shanghai. It is during this transition to Shanghai that two members of the squad stayed behind. Desmond Mahoney stayed in London to keep an ear to the ground, and Margot Sauer disappeared, fearing her involvement with a secret society could perhaps bring down the team. But Fairuz Gibran, Vaughn Villiers, and Carter Tillinghast kept on keeping on. On their voyage by sea to Shanghai, the group meets one Dr. Marion Wesley Walsh, a theology professor returning to Shanghai from sabbatical. He joins the party and becomes a key member of the group, at first disguising his true identity as a member of the British Secret Service, correct? Investigating the mystery squad for some unsavory deeds they did while investigating in London.
Light arson.
Light arson
/ murder.
slash murder
murder,
of
question
bad
mark?
guys.
I'd also like to clarify that he is a professor of theology. You can be both a professor of theology and a spy.
The quotes was just because that wasn't all you were,
That's not all he was.
dirty liar.
Most important member of the party.
With Margot and Desmond gone, Marion joining the squad, the group dynamic begins to shift a little bit. Carter starts to move into more of a leadership role. Fairuz dives deeper into this forbidden knowledge, her sanity slipping along with it, while Vaughn, already brittle, continues to fray under the weight of his strict religious dogma. Upon arrival in Shanghai, the group begins a multi-headed investigation. They conduct interviews, surveillance, and infiltration. They start to meet many of the players on the board, but can't figure out whose side they're on. Several factions appear to be operating simultaneously. Dr. Walsh, meanwhile, earns the trust of the group by taking on a key role as a translator, facilitator, and go-between with local contacts. He's been in Shanghai. He knows some of these players, but he doesn't know how they're all connected. And all the while, the Mystery Squad, the new Mystery Squad, begins to realize that Jack Brady is almost certainly alive and up to something, and every time his trail pops up, it seems like he is narrowly avoiding death. People are after Brady? I thought Brady was one of the bad guys.
He was already dead.
Yeah.
Well, finally! 9 episodes into season 3, you meet the dead man himself, who is very much alive, and he tells you everything that went down. If I got into all of it, this whole episode would be a recap of just Jack Brady's speech.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
But I'm going to tell you the important parts. Roger Carlyle fell under the influence of a mysterious African woman, this Bonet that I mentioned before, and he began having visions of meeting a god in Egypt. Carlyle became obsessed with destroying a protective eye to open the path. And at the Red Pyramid, Carlyle performed a ritual that caused a violent explosion and destroyed the eye, which removed some powerful protection. Soon after, Carlyle, Penhew, Huston, and Masters went into the pyramid and emerged later changed.
Brady could have gone in, right, and decided not to.
No, he was just watching. He's like, what are they doing? They went into they came back, and there was something different about
The real
them.
Egypt.
That's right. He started talking. He's like, where'd you go? We went to the real Egypt. Fuck does that mean? But from that point on, they began speaking strange languages and performing rituals that summoned creatures that would kill everyone who watched. In Kenya, Carlyle revealed to Brady that they had found a god who would return to rule the earth, and they were chosen to help bring it back. Realizing the danger, Jack drugged Carlyle and fled with him, escaping this group. Carlyle briefly returned to sanity, but soon deteriorated again. Jack eventually placed him in a sanatorium in Hong Kong and went into hiding, believing the expedition lost. He believed what everyone else said. Oh, maybe they did die in Kenya. And everyone thinks I'm dead? Great. Until he later saw Aubrey Penhew alive in Shanghai, confirming to him that the threat was still ongoing. Jack was training a militant group called New China to infiltrate where he believed Penhew was, a volcano off the coast of Japan. You join in the movement as a separate commando team for the best episode recorded in Glass Cannon history.
Do you know that I don't know if you guys are aware of this, there were some people that didn't like that episode.
What? Why?
I've never heard that.
Why would you
tell us think that? You're just
Also,
stirring the pot.
what are their names?
Wait, is that
No
true?
one has never
Yes.
not liked anything we've ever done.
I was so astounded. I was like, that was the most fun.
Wait,
I've
someone
ever
came
had
up
at
to
a
you and
table.
said that volcano
Hey,
ep,
asshole.
not for me.
Not for me.
Prometheus Bound, not so much.
The volcano ep, not so much.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was
Can't
just
please them
so
all.
blown
Yeah.
up. I remember walking away that day and just like floating.
Humming,
It's like,
vibrating.
it's the greatest ever.
Nora cried.
Yeah.
Nora was
Did.
was
My
there.
nerves were shattered.
Yep.
Like that entire episode.
Yeah, give me one more of those eps this season.
I'll try.
Last season 2, it was Eagles Grange. Season 1, it was the one where Vaughn, Ill Met by Moonlight, where Vaughn at
Oh, the
end,
cross-cutting
he
between-
infiltrates and he goes back and forth while
Vaughn
he's like
seeing the
dancing
ghost.
with the ghost.
Yeah.
these are
we're
my favorites.
Blowing zombies' heads off.
I got excited on the drive-in today. I'm like, what's that? What's the season 4 ep? And how do I make 20 of them?
Right. No pressure.
Suffice it to say, you went into the volcano. Penhew was there, and you killed him. This Ho Fang, who always seemed just too clean and perfect when you met him, he was there and a part of it, and Brady killed him. There were fish monsters, there were rocket weapons of annihilation, there were bombs, but together with New China, you believe you wiped out the threat in Shanghai, seeing things that will stay with you for the rest of your lives, which for some of you will be about 20 episodes, somewhere between 0 and 20. Brady, with both legs completely broken after saving the day, urges you to keep going. There are more protective wards that could be broken, more cult activity around these wards, and once they're destroyed, this god could walk right through. That's how it would do it too.
Yep.
There's one in Australia, one in Kenya, and one already broken in Egypt that needs to be resealed. So you head to the land down under, where women glow and men's accents are inconsistent. I thought I was done the recap when I was writing this. I'm like, oh wait, we did about 7 Australia episodes.
Let's pause for a second.
No. Yes,
the seal. Let's talk about the seals.
Yes.
And let's talk about a time. Yes.
Yeah.
It's my seal.
We got
Kissed by
to
Rose,
meet
et
so
cetera,
many
yeah.
different. Every species of seal we need to meet and kill. And where?
Yeah, we're never going to survive all this.
Yeah.
We're getting a
About the
little
blubber
crazy.
trade.
But there is a ticking clock, right? There is an eclipse. There's something solar that we need to. Because I was listening to this one recently where Noura was like, figured out the line.
The day
January of
that's mentioned
1926.
The
lands on an
yes, the
eclipse,
date
which
where-
was mentioned in one of the Scrolls of Asan.
Yeah, and it lines up with Kenya,
Mhm.
Yes.
Egypt.
It's in the path of
It's in the
totality.
path of
yes,
totality,
right,
yeah.
right. So
And
that
And not
is-
for nothing, in the basement of the Juju house, in Miser House, and within Grey Dragon Island, you found a marine chronometer that all
Yes.
seems to be a part of this.
right.
Countdown.
Time for chaos.
And in order to seal these things, I think there's something about innocent blood.
Yeah, a ritual has to be done to seal the seals.
Yeah.
Discovered a spell called the Eye of Light and Darkness, which is something you will need to perform in order to reseal these. And yes, there is something about blood of innocence.
They don't
needing
have
be
to die.
spilled. Right, just gotta spill some blood.
Just a little bit of blood,
It's unclear whether
It's
they
unclear
need
the
to.
amount.
but it's
I
on
think.
the hour.
Just need 17 quarts of innocent blood.
Yeah.
And we should be fine.
Just give them a cookie afterwards.
Right. Keep that
Protein bar.
blood sugar
It's
up.
a little sticker that they
Yeah.
can show off all day.
I donated blood today.
Yeah.
I donated blood to the Eye of Light and
Close the
Darkness.
seal. Yeah.
You did what? So you
I
you
want
get
that
to Australia, and you don't have a lot of leads. You follow one of the very few leads you have, and head to Sydney, where you meet a man named Professor David Dodge, who was house sitting for a man named Professor Cowles. This was an early lead that you spoke with on the phone back in New York. Dodge lets you into Cowles' office, and you find the diary of a man named Arthur McWhirr, who talks about an expedition he took into the Australian bush where he saw remnants of what appeared to be a giant ancient city. But then some group came in, possibly a cult, and wiped out his whole team. McWhirr returned. He was sick, never quite the same after what he saw, and he died. So Dodge accompanies you to Port Hedland to meet with McWhirr's friend, confidant, former exploring buddy, Robert Mackenzie, who wishes he had been there with McWhirr when he saw what he saw. The squad, you know that what you're looking for is somehow tied up in McWhirr's findings, so Mackenzie agrees to outfit you for the journey to finish what McWhirr started, out in the Great Sandy Desert. In Concudgery, you gather information from locals, you hear strange rumors, large birds in the sky, dead livestock, weird stuff happening out in the bush. You hear of an American named John Carver who came into town and got outfitted by a Concudgery local, Mortimer Wycroft. This is another weirdo who lives in Concudgery, known mainly for his 3 beautiful daughters.
Yep.
Wycroft set this Carver fella up with everything he needed, and then Carver and his team went off along the Canning Stock route for an expedition and never returned.
Can I ask a follow up? The connection
Please.
between
Joe's
Mackenzie,
like, about these daughters.
Yeah, about these
between
sexy
Mackenzie
daughters.
and
McWhirr?
Or
no, the daughter's
Huston?
guy,
Wycroft.
Wycroft. What's the connection between Mackenzie and Wycroft? Are they competing expeditionists / backers?
No, Wycroft is a
Are-
Concudgery local who outfits people for the journey, but he also outfitted this John Carver. And when you
Right.
broke into Randolph's shipping company following a trail that you found in London, you found crates with mythos items that were being shipped to Wycroft. So you think that John Carver might be mixed up in this Robert Huston stuff, and maybe even Wycroft. So you actually,
But they have no. So they have no connection.
they have no connection.
They've never worked
Mackenzie is
together.
also an outfitter, right? 'Cause
Yeah, Mackenzie hooked you guys up.
Yeah,
You got
But
2
doesn't
Daimler
seem
light trucks. and-
involved in the occult at all.
No, 'cause he was
Mackenzie
buddies-
seemed on the up and up.
He was buddies with McWhirr.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
He's pissed that he's dead.
Yeah,
But we
and Dodge knew him.
Yeah.
We have connected Wycroft to the sort of like shipment route of the conspiracy.
yeah.
But
Possibly,
Carver,
possibly he's a middleman, but he's a part of it somehow.
Do we
To
think that
me,
Carver
he's,
is
he's Australia's Ho Fang. He's the
yes.
the sort of like a person in charge of like
Import-export.
But Carver, do we think that's an alias for Houston?
That's a big theory that
Okay.
that could
Possibility.
be Houston's post-death alias.
Yeah. Okay.
On the final episode, I believe, you decide after hanging out at the bar to like stake out Wycroft's, just see if you see anything, and all you catch is a sexy silhouette of one of his daughters undressing.
Very intent on
Wasted
presenting
on
that.
Vaughn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasted on fire.
Look, I'm not made of stone. I can see it. Certainly,
I think it's clear there.
admire someone from
It's
an
essentially-
purely aesthetic perspective.
Right, yeah. Just the limerick of NPCs. Just it's a joke waiting to. 3 daughters. There's a couple holes in the wall.
Yes, I mean, it's the setup for a plowman's jest.
You while hanging out at some of the local bars, you meet a mad drunkard named Mad Ginger Muldoon,
Oh, yeah.
who talks about a ghost encounter at Dingo Falls because he chose to sleep near the falls rather than going near a mad drunkard and his 2 weird sons who live out there named Slattery. You look at your route to the Canning Stock route, and it seems like you'll have to pass by this area. Either way, all roads lead into the bush, with strange aboriginal tales of what goes on out there dancing through your heads. But season 3 ends shortly after Dr. Marion Walsh takes one of these things that you found in the crates at Randolph Shipping Company, this odd camera-like device, and he looks through it. His eyes go into the back of his head. He falls to the ground, smashes his skull.
Laughs.
And when he comes to, he faces what seems to be a bout of amnesia. Can't remember who he is, where he is, who are you? Last images we see of Dr. Walsh, while the rest of you are out carousing with the locals trying to gain more information, is him roaming through the desert at night, examining the flora and fauna through eyes and a mind that is clearly not his anymore. Because in some other time and or space, we see the real Dr. Walsh wake up in a 10-foot-ish tall conical body with tubular claw-like appendages of an alien creature extending out, and he's strapped to a table where several other of these strange creatures come waddling up, clicking their mandibles to reassure him that everything is going to be okay. And we pan out to see a city full of black basalt towers and obelisks, cyclopean structures. I think I mentioned an airship.
Nuclear-powered airship.
Nuclear-powered airship, otherworldly landscapes that are both ancient and futuristic, all at the same time. And that is where we pick up season 4.
Wow.
Time for Chaos.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I only have to do one more of those.
It's hard not to think of when you woke up as an alien. You ever see Galaxy Quest when they first teleport to the ship and they're like are waking up and the little the aliens come out and they've got little tentacles and they're like and then they realize that like the humans aren't ready for them, so then they like shapeshift back into like their like little humanoid form. That's all I could picture.
What about our goal, unless I missed it, heading into the desert is to. McWhirr spoke of a hidden city or an ancient. He
thousands
saw
of year old,
like a 10,000-year-old city
structure that
right?
only like giants could have moved there. Like ancient giant gods built this city. And
Yeah, like it must have been. It couldn't have been built by humans. It was so huge.
And then I think
and that's what we're trying to find, right?
It seems.
Yes.
I mean, unless I'm, memory is what it is. But we're moving into the bush to this spot where it would seem that Houston was on the trail too, because this would be the site where the seal
needs to be
where we can perform the ritual.
and it might be guarded by bad
and
creatures.
There were people there was some eyewitness account of seeing like there was I forgot who it was, but digging a large ditch into the ground, which I think coincides with something about that that has to do with that ancient city. I'm still trying to remember.
Well, there was the McWhirr notes, right, where they got only so far before people started getting plucked off. They found one of the guys with all the puncture wounds who had been poisoned by bat shit, and they buried him in a ditch. A lot of ditches going on. Where are my ditches at?
Yeah.
Let's look at the diary of Arthur McWhirr here. This is probably a great place to start. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
So this is a good jumping off point. And you just to go. I didn't go into this, but while you're giving that a read, I'll cover the time here by mentioning that when you went to Jackson Elias's apartment, found him dead, saw the killers jumping out the window, and then did a cursory sort of search of that place. Either you found it or you were given this by Jonah Kensington later. It appeared that Jackson Elias, just 2 days prior, had gone to a lecture at NYU that was being given by this Australian visiting professor named Cowles. He is actually a visiting professor at Miskatonic who had come to New York to give this lecture. So you were like, well, it had to do with cults and whatnot. And so you were like, oh, that's an Aboriginal cults, actually. So you were like, oh, maybe we should see if Cowles knew Jackson and all. You reach out to Cowles. I think he said that he had spoken to Jackson, and he told you about the Arthur McWhirr's diary. He's like, I'd love to let you read it, but it's in my home in Australia. If ever there, feel free to stop by. An old friend is watching the place. He didn't mention the amount of freckles that this friend had.
We do have the coordinates here now for
Oh,
where the city's located.
Yeah, you have the exact longitude and latitude and everything that you need once you get out there. Now, the reason that you have to take the Canning Stock route is because of water. Even though you have trucks, you're going to run out. There's no way to take the amount of water that you need. So you've got to kind of go north out of Concudgery to get back around this mountain pass. And then once you get to the Canning Stock route, you'll go along that as far as you can before you head north to these coordinates.
Right.
And that is 27 minutes.
Nice.
I think we still need a little more time of background. So
This whole ep is recap.
yeah,
It's a clip show. Hey, remember episode 32?
Clip show.
Remember when? This reminds me of the time we blah, blah, blah.
Cool.
All right. So anything in there that besides the coordinates, very important.
Yes.
You have that.
We have the description of the violence visited upon Jock, the guide, and the camel.
Who thought he saw both men and bat monsters. And the father of all bats is their sort of dark god version, which we assume is just another avatar for big old tonguehead, right? Nyarlathotep.
The big N.
Yeah.
Because all these different places we've been to have had similar legends where a evil god has been trapped and will hope someday might return. Saw it in Peru. It was, I think, the bloated
god
woman.
of the Karasiri, the bloated woman in China, the bloody tongue in New York, the black pharaoh in London. Are all these manifestations of
it was
sorts.
mentioned that all of the gods that appear in all of these newer mythos creatures are very land specific and culture specific.
Yes.
Each one has been different, but and it's also there's like a through line of there's an old like Aboriginal benevolent god that gets defeated by these new fucks that come in.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rainbow Snake. Then Rainbow
Snake was mentioned.
Dealt with.
And forgive me if you said this. I was just rereading McWhirr's diary. I also remember a detail where maybe this Carver guy comes in, Carver, perhaps Huston. I felt like I remembered a detail that there were Aboriginals that were being led by a white man.
Yes.
You remember this?
Yep.
Yes.
They were being like fired up by a white man or something.
Yeah.
It's got to be like Houston.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
Or Carver if they're the same person.
Right.
Yep. So another detail to keep in mind.
And these people, we saw it with Penhew in the volcano, right? The Carlisle expedition seems to be aging, not in reverse, but they seem to not be suffering, from
the effects of age.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, in some cases backwards because of how when we saw Penhew, he appeared much younger than in the photographs.
Right. And Carlisle is in an insane asylum somewhere in Hong Kong or something,
yeah.
right?
We
That's
never
where Brady kind of set him up, and we think he's still alive.
Yes, you believe he is in a sanatorium in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And there's no more Carlisle driving the car there after what he's seen and experienced. Brady saved him by pulling him away from these people.
Right. Okay. All right.
He's gone.
So we got a boss
So,
fight.
do we need to summarize the diary real quick, or did we do that?
We talk about the
Basically-
coordinates. Anything in there jumping out at
Basically,
you?
the coordinates of where
Yeah.
the city was, describing what an amazing find it is, took photographs of it, but many of the plates were ruined.
Yeah.
Now, some of the plates survived and made their way to Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Did we ever see them?
Here is Cowles's research that goes over the plates.
Okay.
And this talks more about the rainbow snake, like we were mentioning before, and it's section 3 is a set of 4 overexposed glass slides. Each shows a few sweating men standing beside enormous blocks of stone, pitted and eroded, but clearly dressed and formed for architectural purposes. Dim carvings seem to decorate some. Billows of sand are everywhere. Though he did not bring the book with him, Cowles says that the discoverer, Arthur McWhirr of Port Hedland, Australia, kept a diary in which he recorded several attacks on the party by Aboriginals. McWhirr reportedly records deaths to victims from hundreds of small punctures reminiscent of the earlier bat cult.
And
he
these
only
were
got so-
supposed to be in the possession of Mackenzie?
The plates themselves,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but I will say that it's not relevant
Got it.
as to the actual plate. You have all the information about the plates that you...
Okay.
And McWhirr only got so far, right? Because they had to turn around because they kept getting attacked.
Yeah, his whole team was wiped out,
Or
and
was
so
he
he
only-
stumbled
Yeah,
So he
back
never
to-
really got
So let
there.
me just...
No.
Yeah, so picking up from there, because he says he showed them to Mackenzie and he was flabbergasted by the plates.
Of course, saw the
But
photo-
that was
took the
after-
photos,
But from far away.
But that was...
Like he took these photos from far away.
Oh, he gave the plates to Huston.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I'm. There's so much shit that went on, but I believe you said like, "Oh, do you have the plates?" He goes, he came and said he was a friend of McWhirr's, so I just trust him. I believe his name was Huston.
Yeah,
right, that's
I
right.
gave
what we
the
heard.
plates
Okay.
to him.
Okay.
All right, so
So
that's
we're-
how you know that
okay.
this is all connected.
And then McWhirr, just to be clear, yes, his whole party basically was killed. All of their animals were killed in an extremely violent
Yeah.
night attack by something they couldn't really see that seemed inhuman. Since the attack lasted only a couple of minutes, it's hard for me to believe that anything human could have done so much damage so quickly. But then what was it? And then the next entry is have told Robert Mackenzie about the city. Together we aim to return one
And
day.
how did McWhirr bite it?
The flu.
He got sick.
Influenza, apparently.
Uh-huh.
But as he was deteriorating, he was hallucinating of flying creatures.
Yeah.
And
Okay, yeah.
was speaking either in the past or present tense. We couldn't tell about them
Yeah.
being
Flying
over
serpents.
flying. Yeah.
Bats. The father of all bats.
Great.
You heard about
Ancient
large
cults.
flying birds from the drunk locals.
Yes, indeed. Once again, we find ourselves kind of walking into folkloric things
Yep.
that seem to be
Yeah. Right from his diary.
Quite real.
We are well east of an awful line of dry lakes. The heat is terrible. Our hopes are low. There's nothing here. This is right before he finds the city. Today we sighted several enormous birds flying lazily above us. How did they get here, and where can they be going? Because
there's
it's
no
the desert.
water.
There's no
Yeah.
food. There's no water. There's no right.
and it is this that we are walking into. But we must to and just so I'm clear, this we have the inkling that obviously one of these seals is here, which as far as we understand it is shut. The only one we know is definitively broken is in Egypt.
Right, so you're
This is one
traveling
we're
to
sort of
Australia to
protecting.
stop the cult activity
Yeah.
that is going to use these
We're
seals.
trying to stop them from
Which
opening.
means
And
when we go in and find this place, we need to have an innocent person with us
Oh,
to bleed.
right.
and it's and are we clear as to what that means per the ritual, what innocence even implies?
Somebody who I remember
who has not been touched by.
Yeah, somebody who has not been touched by. We've all gone nuts at some point.
So in
sane person.
So I think in my head for this time, it's like we're like, yes, Mr. Dodge, come with us.
Right this way.
Yes.
Well, I remember Vaughn immediately being like,
So rude.
So in a way,
So we
We
gotta
have to
bring Dodge.
chant Sama Sama Teo Sama till the dawn.
And it's on the hour that we need to bleed this person.
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah, onto the eye. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
oh yeah,
Ready?
I
At
stumbled
moonrise,
into
the blood of an innocent must be used to fill the pupil of the eye once per hour until the dawn.
Yep. Cool.
Is this also
How much blood?
ineffable eye must be worked into a natural substance which is innately hard? Is this part of it?
Yes.
Okay. I found a handout called the ineffable eye.
Yep, that's
I think
very
it's talking
important.
about it.
You're going to want that. How about, just for shits and giggles, a good old-fashioned luck roll?
Nice.
Oh, we're back, baby.
Let me do one more recap detail while we're doing it. Remember,
Yeah, because you don't have a luck roll.
Dr. Walsh had to do a power roll when he looked through the Johnsky, and I spent 3 luck
Yes.
in order to. I'm sorry, I spent 3 luck on a roll to understand what the device is or how to use it. Then when then when I used it, where I had to do this power roll, and it had a luck roll associated with it, and if I was going to smash my head on the way down.
Because they went to
You
grab
missed it
the
by a
camera.
point. Yeah,
and you
I was
just
like,
touched
oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, don't want to
Beirut was
destroy
like,
the
the
device.
device.
Slam!
I did.
They've got it.
Yeah.
And I
Except they
rolled the luck roll, and I
collided
rolled a
into each
16
other.
over 15. So if I hadn't spent the 3 luck for a useless success, because it was, I'm describing this wrong, but basically I spent 3 to get a regular success, and I needed a hard, and so it was useless, and then the luck roll failed because.
Well,
of that.
ultimately,
But
it
it
wouldn't
ended up
matter because
being-
your mind was already blasted.
It do be
Yeah,
like
but it
that.
was a wonderful story moment because when you hitting your head, it just lended more credence to like, oh, there's something wrong with
Amnesia.
Dr. Walsh.
Yeah.
Right.
Something ain't right.
It is-
Also, I'd like to point out that when I went back and rewatched that part, Noura goes, "Yeah, look through it."
In my defense, I also
Don't get it
rolled
right.
to try to look for it and
my
failed in the understanding of how to activate the device. You looked through it because you were successful in activating it,
Right.
and then looked through it.
It was
You
just
had
like,
it.
I'm all thumbs with
Thank
these
God.
things.
Yeah.
You know what? Look through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's
No
got
offense, but
Do it.
thank God.
Thank God for real. Like, you can't
I-
lose Fairuz.
Would have been devastated.
Yeah, can't lose Fairuz.
let's
That's
roll
my
this.
motto.
All right,
Okay,
so
here we go.
luck improvement roll. You want to fail this luck roll, and if you
I
do, you
better
get
fail this, like-
D10 back.
Oh,
I've got a 17
Let's go,
luck.
baby.
I got 35 luck and I failed with
I
an
know.
87. So let D10 luck back. Here it comes.
7 luck.
Well, if Walsh gets any luck, I got 9 back.
Oh, I didn't know you were taking part in this.
Yeah, why not? You never know.
How embarrassing for you.
Cut to Yith space as you're like playing Yith blackjack.
Split the 11.
Sitting back with a cocktail on a Yith cruise ship.
Did you guys
Living
all
your
get
best
luck?
life.
Yes.
You got your luck. Oh, all right, good.
7
You're looking at your
points,
Yithian
baby.
cards. It's just like square root of 1? What the hell?
The Yithian girl from Ipanema is playing.
But it's all like in dissonant
Yeah.
chords.
Folks, stick around after this quick break. It'll be the first tarot read of the season for season 4. We'll be right back.
The girl from Riley goes slithering.
When she passes everyone, she passes goes.
Natural fucking 20.
When Skid said he was playing Babe Ruth, I knew it was going to be a good night. And we are back. Hey, are you coming to Gen Con this year? Because we're doing about 19 shows, and 3 of them are Call of Cthulhu Live with a lot of the people that you see right here. Brian Holland from Chaosium is going to be running one at the con, and then I'll be running the tour shows, 2 Call of Cthulhu Live shows at the Athenaeum on Thursday and Friday night of Gen Con. Very excited about that. But in the meantime, Noura, I see the deck. Is that the box that the deck goes in?
This didn't come with it, but it very
You woke up one morning and it was just there?
It fits.
It's usually just filled with weed.
There was a monkey's paw inside.
Right. I just buried it in my backyard and moved on with my day.
So this is the same deck.
Questions
Same deck.
asked. This is the same deck.
Same deck.
That I've used. We have to talk about the tarot card from the previous episode.
Yes.
Because it was such a long, detailed thing that perfectly described what happened with Marion.
It was insane.
After we cut early, and I was like, we have to talk about this. And it was like a very detailed, like, oh my God. And it was just your face the whole time. It was great. But upon the rewatch to take my notes, there were things in that tarot reading that made sense at the end of the episode that you don't even pick up on because there was so much, it went into such great detail of like all the shit that happened when you looked through and fell over and all the shit.
Yeah.
But then if you watch it again, knowing everything that happened at the end of that episode, there's more in that.
Well, tell me. I feel like
no, it's too long.
It's too much. Okay.
It's too much. Just
but it was crazy how
go back and watch it. Yeah.
connected it was.
Yes.
Layers upon layers.
What is you going to draw the recap card?
Okay. Who wants to?
Joe doesn't have a lot to do today, so why don't we?
Let's try to include him where
It's
we
gonna be a
can.
long season for Joe. Maybe he'll be the resident
I'll go.
cutter.
Okay.
Let's do a cut. Let's do a good cut.
Okay.
The Knight of Pentacles.
We're back, baby.
Oh, we're back.
I forgot
baby.
that word.
We can't have an app without pentacles.
The Knight of Pentacles.
Yes. So for those listening and not viewing, it is a knight in metal armor on a black horse holding a pentacle in his hand.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Dude, that makes
what
me think
that
of something you
means.
said when we were talking back there.
know.
That's
Already?
fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Already.
I can't do it now. It's 2 on the notes, but that's
Oh my God.
We're going to have to describe that later.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
We'll put,
definitely
a
talk
pin,
about
put a
it.
pin in that.
All right.
sorcerer.
Witchcraft.
Sorcerer.
I would have been burned at the stake. I can't time travel. They'll burn me at the
Where do we begin? You get back to the hotel, this little inn. I can't remember what it's called, the Outback Inn or something.
That was the older one, I think. I can't remember.
No, we are
Where's-
at the
Yeah, the Outback Inn and
Shit, where is
Steakhouse.
it? with the blooming onions.
No rules, just right, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
You're
have
at some
a,
shitty
was
little
in Port Headland.
motor lodge.
yeah.
It's
but
it's the something grand,
right.
The Concudgery Grand.
Concudgery Grand.
I think I
Concudgery
popped
Grand.
out and was like looking out into the night, like, where the hell is
We all were, I
the
think.
doctor?
Yeah,
I think that was the
we
last
were all
image of these
outside
guys.
looking
Yeah.
for you.
Little dreaming
There's
that
In
he's
the
all
darkness.
doctor.
Everything's going to be okay.
Right, I could totally see the 3 of you just looking out into the darkness. The camera switched to the other side where we just see you looking in the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's. I mean, we could pick up there.
But yeah, I guess it makes sense that
I'm kind of open. Where do you think? Do you think you're back in the room now, like putting your heads together? I imagine there would be a cursory search for Dr. Walsh. So does it start with sort of
Maybe
like
it's us coming back from the search.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean,
All right, so now it's late in the wee hours. Maybe you're only a couple hours from the dawn. Yeah. Maybe less because you go out there, but you also don't want to go too far. You don't know what kind of animals are out there. Fucking dingoes smack you in the face.
All right, yeah. So maybe the door to Vaughn and Beirut's room just kind of blows open and come walking in.
You're dressed in that outfit now, somehow.
Yeah, I'm wearing. Yeah, Carter's wearing the yellow
Yellow
jumpsuit.
jumpsuit.
Use the nunchucks to open the door.
It's like it's like Homer with the gun. I can't I'm using it to do anything.
turn on the light. Okay.
You open the door.
Yeah,
And we see you standing there.
Carter nunchucks the door open,
Yes.
and we all go walking in after hunting for the doctor. Unsuccessfully?
Yes.
Where is he? I wasn't that much of an asshole to him, was I?
No, you were gambling most of the night.
I dare say you're not to blame, Tillinghast. The doctor's not of his right mind.
Right. He had stayed behind while we went out gambling.
Right.
We came back.
I say it's always smart if someone gets a head injury to leave them alone. Just like,
Yeah. So now we have now Dr. Walsh.
Can't be blamed on
That's
us.
what I was getting to. Dr. Walsh, who is suffering from amnesia, is now out and about. We can't find him. It's late. Dodge is piss drunk.
He had all the books open.
Yeah, he's
I mean, I don't know if he read.
All of his belongings are here.
God, that little doughy shithead.
Okay, we can. Do you think we should get a vehicle and go out there now? Go wait till sunlight, but I don't want to know if waiting that long might be dangerous as well for him.
I dare say we can't go clambering around in the bush by night. Dare know where he's gone off to.
I guess maybe we just wait till the sun comes up and we try to look for footprints or something. I don't know. Like, do we?
It must be so terrifying to be out there all alone.
Must be terrifying to not be able to trust one's own mind. It's like a mind of a bloody child.
All right. Well, maybe we just try to get some rest, and then when the sun's up, we give it another go. I don't know.
How many hours would you say it's before sunrise?
2.
2 hours. All right.
You got a big journey ahead of you, but now a member of your team is gone. I imagine Carter, especially seeing all of Dr. Walsh's stuff still here, you might be taken back to London when you were approached by men who threw you in the back of the car or politely escorted you in the back of the car to Zara Shafiq's office above the Blue Pyramid Club. And you know you've been out asking questions, not knowing who may have been listening. Maybe Walsh was abducted.
Yeah.
Sure, he wasn't in his right mind, but even with amnesia, wouldn't he take his clothing, some food? That has to be something that's circulating through
for
your
sure.
head
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. And so you try to get some sleep. You know Dodge is passed out drunk in one of the rooms, and so I would say you get very restless sleep, and around 8 a.m., 4.5 hours later, so you bleary-eyed, that moment, when you're like, fuck, I can't sleep anymore. I need sleep so badly, and I can't. You're awake. And so you get up, maybe Dodge is like, I'm gonna go see if I have any coffee in the lobby. Can I get some for you?
Yeah, sure, Dodge. Thanks, man.
One coffee? How do you drink it?
I don't give a Black's fine.
Like one black coffee.
Thanks for asking.
All right, I'll be right back. I think you're sharing a room with him, right?
Is he in our room too? Because I was sharing with Walsh.
Yeah, Dodge had his own.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Dodge
I
had
think
his
I was
own room.
pissed
Yeah.
that Dodge had his own room and I did not.
Right, so he comes out and sees you. Maybe he's like, oh, coffee? All right, Black. Be right back.
Yeah, I might go down with you, actually.
Well, Mr. Villiers.
Yes, I want to see if you can get a proper cup of tea in this establishment. Yeah, and also have a talk with the proprietor if there's anyone at the desk.
Yes, maybe somebody
I
seen
don't suppose anyone saw the doctor leave last night.
What's that now?
Dr. Walsh is missing.
Dr. Walsh is missing.
Yes, well, we're getting rather tight, Dodge.
Let's not judge. We were all drunk.
Yes, no judgment. Forgive my tone. It's only that I've barely slept. The doctor seems to have either wandered off, been taken off in the night, leaving all his personal effects behind.
left everything behind
Yes.
in the room. Well, I sure hope everything's all right. Do you think maybe he just needed some fresh air? He's still not in his room. Have you checked this morning? Oh, you're sharing a room with him. He never came back.
He never came back. He had clearly been reading all the books and documents that we had, and I'm pretty sure all his clothes are off, right? Like he's buck naked? Do we have that impression?
No, I think he had the shirt on his back. And
That's less erotic.
reading those books, you said.
Fine.
You had mentioned, probably not during one of our actual role plays, but I imagine off screen that some of those tomes that you have, they play tricks on the mind. Is it possible that he saw something he wasn't supposed to see and maybe it got a little loopy?
I gave him my book, which would have riveted him to the point of not wanting to even eat or separate himself from the book, so he must not have been reading my work.
But he definitely walked out. Somebody had a track roll. Somebody rolled track last time, so we knew that he had walked out.
Yeah, you saw footsteps going out into the desert, and they just sort of...
We know that he walked out into the what is it? That's not the bush yet, but it's like...
Yeah, it's like in the direction of like out into the wilderness. I think I mentioned the Concussory Grand was just up against this wasteland behind.
Yeah.
You're right on the edge here.
Okay.
So what we should, do you think we should alert the authorities?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Right. That's something I could do. Let's start thinking worst case scenario here. Let's say that we don't find him. Do we call it off? Do we go out there alone? Maybe he went ahead.
He would not have just gone ahead. His mind was truly addled by something he saw in one of those books, but his mind was addled already from his...
Can I take a look at what the
Blow to the
pages are
head.
open to?
In the...
Yeah, I just want to see what page, if there's all the open books that are about, what is it open to something specific? Just to get a sense of what was the last thing he saw.
You look and were you reading a lot, do you think?
Yeah.
Whoever was driving the car, you there's books everywhere. It just looks like they're all towards the end. Like he had to have been either just starting at the end or rapidly consuming everything.
It takes forever to read these.
I'm happy to just be along for the ride. This is a big thing for me, but it's up to you. If you feel like that this is the end of the road, then I can smooth things over with Mackenzie, and we'll just we'll make sure that we devote all of our attention to finding Dr. Walsh, making sure he's safe.
This is a predicament because we are on a time crunch for this seal.
Yes.
We got to at least commit a day to trying to find our buddy.
We do have to try to find him, yes, of course.
Go out there.
Carter's of two minds here because obviously there's the greater good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one of the squad.
Yes.
I know.
It's like, it feels wrong to... It's one of those things where I think Carter's like, yes, there's the greater good, but if we're sacrificing our friends...
Yes.
I don't like it. All of his belongings are here. We should at least look for him.
I agree in that I'm sure it's playing about all our minds that... everything we've read says that this... and everything we've experienced would lead us to believe that if there are devotees to whatever this cultic force is in operation here, if we've been asking around, no matter how subtle and under what colorful aliases...
Do you think maybe we were spotted at the warehouse? And we've been followed?
If at this point we can be down making tea or whatever, is there a clerk or anyone that we could speak to?
Yes, there is someone behind the desk.
Excuse me.
Oh, just a moment, just filling out this paperwork here.
Absolutely.
He's got a pen at least.
Absolutely shocked that an inn with so few tenants could have so much labor to be done.
It was just a crossword.
Well, for God's sake.
What's a 7-letter word for not remembering anything?
That might be... I'm not good at counting up letters. Might that be amnesia?
Oh. I guessed right. 7.
To the point. To the point.
How odd that was the answer in my crossword. Well, how can I help you?
Yes, I seem to be know a
You
fellow...
need a clean pillow?
Pardon?
I love the crossword clue, just being not remembering it.
Barely a clue.
Missing friend.
Yes, did the member of our party, the estimable doctor, rather thickly set chap, A rather academic mean.
Oh, the fat Brit.
Wow.
Yes, what about him? Does he need a pillow?
I know that you colonial chaps don't have quite the grasp on tact. Some others have. Yes. Did he make his way out at a rather late hour last evening?
I was working last night. I did see the one of the members of your group when I believe just sort of went out. I thought maybe for a cigarette, went out back, but I never did see him come back. Now that I think about it,
He was alone.
I believe so. Yes.
Can you tell me anything about his demeanor? You said it struck you as though he might be only going out for a smoke.
No. He just seemed curious.
Walked out back.
All right, Carter's going to go back outside now into the daylight. And if we had spotted tracks last time, he wants to go back to that kind of area.
See if we can track him further.
And David wants to know if he should go alert the authorities, or is there a danger in doing that?
I feel as though there may be a danger.
But if we're just telling the authorities that we have a missing friend,
Yes.
I think that's okay. I mean, I think the mindset would be we gotta find this guy.
You're really worried that he has amnesia and he could be lost somewhere in the city. At least if they found him, they could bring him home. My concern is if he just wandered out there. I don't mean to be bleak, but you can only go for so long out there without a water source before you're not going to make it. If the dingoes don't get you, the dehydration will. If you had no food.
Is there a vehicle that is able to go out in that direction?
Out there, it'd be a little bit tricky. The trails that we'll take to get to the Canning Stock route are going to go north. Here, it's just going to go on foot. But we could spread out in the day. It's going to be hot, but we don't have to worry too much about predators.
Let's just at least see if we can spot a direction.
Yes. We need to get a better look into the distance. Let's have a look at that peculiar telescope. No.
can just see.
No. Yeah. Oh, by the way, a cup of tea? The kettle on down here?
Are you talking to the hotel clerk?
Yeah.
Oh, we have some tea. Lipton's.
Have to do. Great. So, cup and cigarette in hand, Vaughn will go outside and once more peer out into the bush now at sunrise. And
Yeah.
Look, it's just it just stretches on and on.
state of his mind. If you just could be wandering in circles out
asking
there.
a kangaroo for fucking directions. I want to try a track now in the daylight.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a 10. No, I failed.
I would like to try as well.
Okay.
Nope, 92.
Woo!
Why not? Well, I could always fumble. I did not, but I got 26 over 10.
Oh,
Do I want to use?
Is Walsh worth 16?
I want to use
How much luck is he
half
worth?
my luck.
Yeah, especially since you know the result.
I mean, yeah, that's the problem. Is
Yeah.
that as players, it's
Yes.
like how long do we role play
You're
trying
right.
to find
Yeah.
somebody to fight?
Damn. I suppose it's the authorities then.
Okay, maybe.
We at least do like a spot hid, maybe for something, not tracks,
Absolutely,
but something
yeah.
else that maybe a personal affect or anything that would have been.
Bullshit.
Rob just grumbles fucking bullshit.
Where the heck did you go? Spot. Okay, that's a regular success.
You're able to find some tracks that go out there, and you follow them as best you can for a little bit, and they just seem to wander. Like they'll go in the direction of some sort of flora and then kind of pace around in front of it, and then they meander off. Like there was no direction in mind. Meander off for, a quarter of a mile one way, and then they kind of get messy and lost, and you see other prints that are animal prints, and you just kind of lose them eventually. And I would say you could spend a couple hours, even the better part of the morning, looking, and you realize it's needle in a haystack.
We should have the authorities try to find him.
We're not equipped for a missing person.
They might at least have horses that could go out.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I mean, maybe, if he comes back and we're not here, at least we can have someone message us. Well, message us, Jesus, where we're going, probably not. Just text us.
Send a text.
Yeah.
Shoot us a text if you see him.
But just as long as we make sure everybody here knows to keep an eye out for him, if he comes back, let them know what his mental state currently is.
Yes, if that clerk can leave his crossword puzzle for a minute, maybe we'll leave a note with him if he ever comes back.
Yes.
What's a 6-letter word for mind swapped? Okay.
All the clues are germane to the mystery up until this point.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess we have to consider moving on. I don't know.
Pressing on.
Yeah, what do you do? Do you have everything you think you need here in Concudgery before hopping in these trucks and heading out there? The trucks are loaded with all the equipment. Mackenzie has told you where to pick them up.
Right.
If you needed more stuff, you could go to this Wycroft. You could visit him during the day, but you don't really know. You don't even know what's going on with him. What do you think?
Yeah.
I feel like if we went to go see Wycroft, maybe there's something to gain from, we'll just say, sussing him out. However,
unless he's kind of in with the...
That's the thing. If he is an adversary, then maybe it's best not to make
get on his radar.
known,
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Yes.
He does have these daughters.
We could see the daughters later.
Just trying to look for any silver lining right now.
Long time, Potter.
I mean, yeah, I know. Ross is curious to check out Wycroft, but yeah, now at this point in our adventure, there's so much paranoia around anyone who's been touched by this malevolent conspiracy.
We know that he helped Carver / potentially Houston, right? So,
but yeah, there's a question too of like, it's almost like, would we go there to slyly sound him to see what he knows
about where?
Or,
yeah, I mean, it could be good for Carver intel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I doubt he's going to answer any questions that are like,
We could claim we're buddies with Carver on his side.
Maybe.
Joe's just sitting over there being like, I'm Wycroft. I'm about to be Wycroft. Please go to Wycroft. It's my new character. Go to see.
I'm one of the beautiful daughters.
Yeah. Or,
I'm playing one of the daughters.
give an alias.
We've given you every breadcrumb.
Yeah, okay. Just do it. Okay. I mean,
there's no. I as with all these moments, there's no right answer. There's no right. It's what feels right for the characters, and this is a really difficult situation. With you probably feel like you're abandoning Walsh.
Yes,
you also feel helpless.
Right.
And I think there's a part in the back of your head is like, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't involve the cops. Maybe the cops, are they just going to come track us down in the middle of the desert and shoot us?
Well, if it's amnesia, he won't remember us.
Right. And maybe there's another party who's like, well, once we head out there, maybe we'll find him.
Possible.
Yeah.
Maybe all roads lead to Walsh.
Maybe we do go talk to Wycroft.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the more we know about Carver and who we're tracking, because as far as we're concerned, Houston's already out there, right? Like he took a group and he has not come back.
Right.
Right.
What we know of Carver is that there's one. I guess, and this may be clearer if I had paid attention more to handouts, but Carver is either a Houston alias, or what do we know about Carver beyond he got outfitted and went out there?
Just an American showed up.
Did he show up out of nowhere? Like there was and said that he was an old friend of McWhirr's or something?
Mm-hmm.
Carver?
Yeah.
Trying to think. I want to make sure.
Like, what were his credentials, man?
Yes.
While you were talking to someone said that there was a crazy American who took a few dozen men into the bush, had them dig a shaft 30 feet deep, then told them to stop.
That's what I was
There's
trying
your
to.
shaft.
Yes.
Gave them a big bonus and sent every man back to Darwin to collect his pay. And no one has seen Carver or those many hired since. So now they're
Wait. What?
He sent them back and they disappeared.
He sent them, instead of sending them back to Country, he said, go to Darwin.
But none of them went to
to
Darwin.
pick up your money. And they never...
So how do we even know that?
They would think they went to Darwin, and they'd come home to Kincudgery to look for another... They never came back.
Yeah.
So there's this like...
But then how do we...
Did they show up in Darwin? How did anyone know?
No one knows. This is the story that someone said that like, oh, he sent them to Darwin to get their money. They did it, but then they never returned, and neither did Carver.
Remember how Carlisle went into the pyramid?
Yeah.
I think he went into whatever thing that they were digging into in the same manner.
Okay, so that's what we know.
Possibly.
So it's possible that he is, or it's possible he's connected.
He had his outfitting done by Mortimer Wycroft, and he was apparently doing surveys and diggings along the Canningstark route.
Surveys and diggings to what purpose? We don't know.
He's looking for something.
Looking for something.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe...
maybe
Along the
Wycroft
stock route.
knows a little bit more about that.
So maybe we go to Wycroft, we claim, you, Vaughn,
Mhm.
you can claim that you're like his financial backer, something like that. You paid for this expedition and this guy's not come back.
Oh.
And now you want to get, where's your return? Where's your stuff?
Yes, right, too right. All right. I'm not as skilled in the arts of spycraft, field work as the fellow who's currently wandering around the bloody desert, but I'll...
I mean, didn't you tell me once you pretended to be a Texan fairly convincingly?
Oh, yes, I suppose. Oh, dear God, do I have to pretend?
We did.
Do I have to pretend to be American again in order
yeah.
to keep up this little
Hold
ruse?
on.
We did get kicked out of that place, though.
I don't know, unless somebody's got a better idea. I'm just trying to figure out, like,
No.
how can we learn more about this guy?
As much as it feels as though we're leaving our friend abandoned in his situation, I feel there is still a part of me that compels me to press forward, especially since we know that time moves inexorably onward.
We're still in the same town. Maybe he shows up by the time we get back for lunch. He's sitting there eating a sandwich.
Maybe if we go see Wycroft, maybe that'll give him enough time. At least we'll know that we waited a bit to see if he'd returned.
Well, shall I go and then go into Wycroft and sound the man? Do you wish to come with me?
We can come with you.
Yes.
Yeah, very well. All right.
So you head to Mortimer Wycroft's shop. You've been there before. At night, watching Joe's new character undress.
It's all tied together.
All right.
Joe's Red Shoe Diaries inspired
Drop that
character.
seed in there.
All right. We saw the comely silhouette of.
Yeah.
All right, so you get there. Wycroft shop occupies the ground floor of a rundown building on the edge of Kincudgery. It looks like there's an apartment above it. That's where you saw the aforementioned young lady. A couple of small sheds behind the building, one out back, one along the side, and a lone petrol pump sitting outside. Now that you come during the late afternoon, there are three very attractive, very young, very blonde women lounging around in front of the store. They're all tanned up, but they're dressed in as laborers. They have trousers and shirts on, and they see you approach, and they all smile, and they're like, "Oh, look at these boys. Where are you from? America? England? Someplace exotic? Oh, take me away from the bush and I'll die out here in the heat."
A saloon rendition of.
Oh, what brings you beautiful strangers to Kincudgery?
They all
And
speaking
I'm-
at the same
They
time.
all sound like Madame Slokel from Are You Being Served?
Can Favors do a psychology roll? She's picking up on any lesbian vibes from any of them.
No, they are all like just staring mainly at Vaughn.
Damn.
But one of them is slightly curious to the disfigured man. What are your names? You're so sexy. Sexy.
Really?
What are your muscly names?
The name is Stevens.
Stevens, how exotic.
Yes. Yes, I come from abroad. I was curious to follow up on some outfitting that I believe the proprietor.
Oh, you're just here for
some-
Daddy. You just want to work from Daddy. It's always about what he can do for you. How about what we could do for you?
This is...
Okay.
Have you been to the local pubs?
Yes, I've had
We
the
love
pleasure.
to drink with men.
Do you?
Yes.
Does
Yes,
your
you
daddy
can
know
come
that you
too.
do that?
Oh, Daddy, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. We run the shop around here, not him.
I like that. I like that.
Yes, do you
Yes,
now?
nice female-run business.
Yes, women owned.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. A real girl boss. Lean in. I'm curious. Well, perhaps my consort is with you then.
Oh,
what is your name?
consort?
He says, like speaking to what appears to be. Am I looking at triplets here?
There's
It's
three.
like-
they all look to be the same age, but this is impossible. So,
so
they're
they're
very
the hot
close in
Disney
age.
triplets from
Right.
like Beauty and the Beast.
Like
in my head, it's like Picnic at Hanging Rock. but they're dressed
25,
like
23, and then 18. And you're talking to the oldest one. And
Great.
she says, I'm Gertie.
Gertie.
And this is my sister Shula. And this is my other sister Janice. All unmarried, all single, all hot to trot. And it's Janice, the youngest one, the 18-year-old, that
course.
is like, what are you hiding under your mask and pants?
A gaping hole.
Your mask and pants.
Big hole. I'm sorry I asked.
It's true to both.
She fires a gun. Hey, what's you got under there? Did you get hurt in the war?
Yes, actually, I did. She glances guiltily at Vaughn.
She like puts her hands on you lovingly. She's like, were you shot in the face?
Okay, yes, I was. Sorry, madam.
You should tell her the whole story.
Tell
It's
me,
very riveting.
please.
I'm taken.
She wraps her arms around you and hangs. Where? By this woman here?
No, not me. They're both single.
Oh, taken by your job.
I'm
Your
technically not
job's
single.
not looking.
I'm very flustered right now. It's been.
Okay.
I want to do a fucking psychology
Is it getting
check. I
hot
can't
out
tell if this
here?
is Troy.
Rob is actually flustered. He can't even look at Troy.
Yeah,
He's just
I can't.
looking at his computer.
I want a psychology
Really?
check.
I do the whole scene with Madame Linley and you, and you can't even flirt with some triplets?
You can't even let a hot
Well, I just can't
18-year-old.
tell if this is like a Troy bit or this is actually like they're supposed to be this weird like sirens. and then, like, just picturing, oh brother, where art thou?
Go to sleep, little.
Baby.
Go to sleep. What did I do? Fucking
You find
psychology.
it so unbelievable
Regular
that a
check.
girl would find you
That
attractive.
3 women immediately, you walk up and 3 women are like, hey, wanna fuck?
It's a small town.
It's just suspicious.
Yes.
There's new fish in the water.
Yeah, regular success on this.
On a psychology check?
Yeah.
If they have ulterior motives, then they are quite good because they seem to be very interested.
Okay.
But maybe there's something else going on. With a regular success, you're not getting any extra there.
That's fine.
Interesting.
That's fine. That's fine.
I know it's hard to believe that anyone would be attracted to
This is a
Carter.
Rob Kerkovich psychosis issue
Right.
playing out right now.
But the other two are interested in Vaughn, and maybe when Gertie takes a shining to Vaughn, the middle sister Shula starts chatting up Beiruz. What is it like to hang out with these beautiful men?
It's wonderful. I highly recommend
How
it.
do you keep your hands to yourself, or do you?
I don't. You're missing out on so
My
much.
gosh, tell me all about it. And
Well-
are you looking for more? More hands to join your
The OG
orgy?
thruple.
Lord.
Well, let me see. We would have to ask them if they're interested in expanding our polycule.
Oh, I can
But-
tell by their eyes, the way they're looking at my sisters. They're definitely interested. What are you doing out here? Are you going out into the bush?
I'm thinking about it, but I've heard such horrible things.
Oh, it is quite dangerous out there, but with 2 strapping young men, and you yourself look like you can handle yourself in a fight with a kangaroo, I'm sure you'll do just fine out there.
Do you go out into the bush?
Oh, I go into the...
Yep, just keep looking at this. Troy.
Yes, I go into the desert.
Direct eye
The
contact.
occasional bush.
You go bush diving.
Has it met up to your curiosities?
My sisters and I are all known to bush dive from time to time.
Miss Wycroft. he says, speaking to Gertie.
Gertie. Yes, Mr. Stevens. Oh, it's like a poem off my tongue when I say your exotic last name.
Oh, yes.
See what it's like to be called exotic?
Is there a V in there? Or is it a PH?
Icky.
Skin positively crawls. Yes, Miss Wycroft.
Yes.
I was a one-part investor, a financial backer in a particular expedition that went
He
off
has
in the bush
money.
not long ago. And I was curious because my investment did not have a commensurate return. I'm curious, and perhaps since it's become clear that you're the real brains of this outfit, the one who runs things around here.
Just the oldest.
Did you outfit a chap by the name of Carver?
Carl? No, I don't know anyone.
Canning stock route.
Oh, I don't much
Doing surveys.
pay attention to the names. So many men come through here looking for things that they need. It's possible. I
You
don't
didn't see a handsome American?
Oh, I see lots of people. An American, though?
Yes, I suppose this was a chap who didn't just look. He was a chap who, I think, became fully supplied by
Fully
you.
supplied? Well, you'd have to talk to Daddy. He handles all of that business. We're just out here, helping with cars and perhaps petrol if you need it and whatnot. And as she says this, a real creepy-looking guy comes stumbling out of the front door. He's pasty white skin, which seems impossible in this desert.
Every NPC we meet could be.
Sunken eyes.
Joe's clearing his throat.
Skeletal frame.
Oh.
And he says, "Girls! All I want, you need petrol. If you don't need petrol, you stop talking to my girls." And they all just kind of pull back. It's all right, Daddy. They were just asking some questions and they were talking about maybe wanting to take us out to eat and dinner. No, they can't be doing anything like that. You need it. What do you need? You need gas? Where's your car?
No, I think we've got enough petrol there, my good man.
All right, then just go. Keep moving on. Don't be talking to my daughters.
Well, it's only this, Mr. Wycroft.
Wycroft, that's right. Mortimer Wycroft. Who's asking?
Well, the name is Stevens, sir.
Stevens.
I was a part investor of the Carver expedition.
I've never heard of him. You here to buy something or just ask questions?
Well, it's rather curious to me that you've not heard of this Carver chap, because
Nope,
I was
never
under
heard
the
of him.
impression that you outfitted him entire.
I outfit lots of people.
Got his kit fully packed.
I outfit lots of people. Don't always ask their names. So don't know any Carver.
Well, this would have been an American chap.
I've outfitted Americans before. I've outfitted Spanish. I've outfitted French. I've outfitted people from all over the world.
Wow, what a cosmopolitan business you run, sir.
I
With
take
that
all
personality.
comers, but not you if you're not here to do business, if you're just here to ask questions.
Well, as I'm looking to follow up upon my investment, it may be business that I'm about.
And maybe a couple bills might jog your memory.
Yes.
Well, what do you mean? You are looking to be being outfitted, or are you going out into the desert?
I'm considering it, old man, considering it. I'm trying to chase down my...
Whereabouts? You need supplies? You maybe a guide? I could come along as a guide with my services available. I've got some deliveries I got to make out there. Maybe I could accompany you.
Oh, well,
This guy is horrible, if I'm not making it clear.
Oh, no.
He's just itching himself the whole time and just
Oh, his poor daughters.
oh, God, well, it would be a pleasure just being in your company, good man. But,
Conversation alone is...
But you're going out there to make deliveries into the bush? I was under the impression there weren't many little way stations to make deliveries to.
Yeah, but I know my way around out there, and so some people I do business with, I gotta go out there from time to time and drop some stuff off. So I'm gonna go out there, and I'm gonna bring my truck in, I'm gonna make some deliveries. And so if you need help, I could go out there with you, or you could just hire me, and I'll bring stuff to you in case you get lost, and you can't find the canning stalker out, and you don't get any water. I could bring you water. You just tell me what you need Wycroft for, and I'll help you.
Wow, things turned around on a dime. Are all these stops you're making along the stock route?
From time to time, I go all over. I go where I'm needed.
And no one's needed you Who needs you currently?
And I don't talk about my business with other customers.
You just started talking about it, too.
I just tell you what I can do, but I'm not going to betray their trust, and I wouldn't betray yours either. A lot of strange stuff goes on out there. What you do is your business. I'm just here to help.
Yes, I can see that.
Give him a bribe.
Okay, well,
Offer some cash.
and,
Pay him to not come with us at this
yes,
point.
That too.
as I said, I was the investor. I'm looking to sort of close the loop on a particular financial investment. So I don't need your services as a guide just yet. It's rather that I wish to be outfitted with information, Mr. Wycroft, and perhaps, and I'll do it. Just kind of slip a bill into his coveralls. I was wondering if now normally
That's real, Bill.
I've seen a newsboy bite a pound coin just to confirm its authenticity. But if you're gumming my note, sir,
Shreds it into crumbs.
which may depreciate its value, I'm not here to yuck your yum, as they say. So much to say that it's this Mr. Carver that I'm interested in. I
told you I don't
invested a
know
great
that.
deal of money in his endeavor, and I wish to see it brought to term.
I don't know any John Carver. I told you that.
I do a psych roll
You
on
don't
this
know
guy.
any John Carver?
That's right.
Try his-
Well, I didn't
Try
say
his-
his first name, sir.
But I don't know a John Carver. I don't know a Jim Carver. I don't know a Tom Carver. I don't know any Carver.
I rolled a 21 under 33, so still regular success.
On a
Psych.
psych, he's lying.
Yeah, clearly.
Especially where he just caught him in the lie because you never said his
Oh,
first
he really
name.
did. I thought you did that, just like whatever, but you did. Okay.
Yeah, so now those two things together, you think he's lying. You also get the sense that he's fucking either wasted or crazy.
Probably both.
And so not a super reliable
Yeah.
source.
Okay.
So maybe he's not. Well, I mean, he's probably evil, but in a different way.
Yeah, he seems to be like, he seems to be touched,
Yeah.
which makes you wonder. You start thinking about Mythos Idas that you saw. Maybe he's not just a go-between. Maybe he popped open a couple of those boxes.
He's like he's
You know?
getting,
Seen things.
got a little too curious.
Yeah, but
Much bush diving.
too much. That's what too much bush diving is. That's what happened to Michael Douglas.
Yeah. That's right.
That's a hilarious joke.
That's a hilarious joke I just said.
Uh-huh. not a 100% medically accurate theory on Mr. Douglas' part.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm proud of myself.
That's why we play the game, folks.
And
It's only episode 1.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, don't cut this out. Okay, so great.
All right, so,
in the middle of this,
I don't know him.
You don't know him? Yes, of course. So, Vaughn seeing the spark of madness in this guy, and perhaps disturbingly now seeing always a little bit of like game recognizing game in the eyes of anyone who's been touched by these forces. Yeah, as you say, wonders how reliable this information would be, even if he gave it.
I mean, all I can think, the question is, do we want to fucking root around in what he's got back there in terms of more items and stuff that we could potentially uncover? I don't really know what else to get out of him.
I'm wondering if we are just if we appear as though we haven't set our hearts out to going out there yet. We're playing around with the idea still. What do you recommend us if we were to go take? What would you recommend we need, and at least get a lay of what's inside?
Yeah,
Because to be clear, we have everything we need, right? Mackenzie gave us everything. And Mackenzie's in this town, or we moved on from Mackenzie?
Mackenzie's in Port Headland.
Right, okay. But he gave us all the shit, and we have...
You've at least slipped him a few bills to where we're not completely wasting his time.
no. We're considering, old man, going out there to pursue this lead, so that I can finally see some return. But what would you recommend, as someone whose line this is, that we take out into the bush? It is a rather forbidding landscape.
I make sure I had underwear, clean underwear, arc lights, flashlights, batteries, truck parts, blocks, tackles, engine parts, food, picks, kits. Did I mention flashlights?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll make sure I had those. It's dark out there.
These kits that you speak of, what do they contain? May we see one?
A kit? Oh, you want to buy a kit? Gertie, go get one of the essay kits. Okay, Daddy. And Gertie kind of like just lets her hands fall from you very sexily.
Oh, she's been on there the whole time? Okay.
Yeah, they've all been like, they didn't let their hands off of you. And even Shula has like had her hand on the small of your back the whole time.
No.
I wonder if they just are trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if they
Understandable.
With a dad
have
like
someone
that?
take them away.
Yeah.
Take me away from the bush. She comes back with this kit, and it's like it's a pre-packaged set of like chemical reagents and materials used to like measure biological activity. So it's like if you're doing digging out there, you could use these kits to like test. Oh, what's the age of this rock and whatnot?
Whoa.
Wow. Thorough.
That's more advanced than I was expecting.
Right.
Must be some jerky.
It's very, very common for expeditions out here when you.
Yeah. I'll purchase one.
All right. Do you want to come inside my cash register's inside?
Yes, why not? Lead the way, old man.
All right, come on in. Come on in. Now, I'm not the money you gave me before. That doesn't count towards this, right?
Of was just a
Sign of good faith.
sign of good faith, indeed,
All right.
old chap. Yes.
All right. And you go inside, and there's a counter there. It's very threadbare, and he's like, you can see that. Looks like he sleeps down here. There's like a bed in the corner, a stove, dresser, wardrobe, little ice box, hat rack, and he just goes behind the counter, and he's got like some ledgers back there and whatnot. And he's like, all right, that'll be, and he tells you how much it is.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. You sure you just want to buy one?
Yes, I think that'll suffice for now.
While this conversation is happening, you said there's some ledgers?
There are some ledgers.
Are they on the counter, or what are we talking about?
It's kind of like behind the counter.
All right.
Is it open or closed?
It's just a book, like a couple books laying there. It's clearly like for accounts.
Maybe Carter kind of catches Vaughn's eyes, and he's like, and then maybe as an indication to get him to take you back further, you know,
is there like more to this interior, like where he keeps his stores, so to speak?
Basically get him to get as far away from this thing as
what
possible.
I'm trying to do is to coax him away from his desk so
I
that Carter can get an eye full of the ledgers.
Okay. You could walk over to try and pull him over to his bed area. And then there's stairs going up.
Show me your bed.
Yeah.
I'll walk
Is this
over
where the
there.
magic happens?
Sort of. Yes.
This is where you made 3 women who look nothing like you.
I'll walk over to the bed.
Somebody slept with that man 3
I'm sorry
times.
to be indelicate, old man, but is there a Mrs. Wycroft? As I walk over to
Not anymore. No, she died.
Oh, shocking! I'm terribly
Yes.
sorry to have brought it up, old man.
And I don't want to remarry. I'm a father. I'm a full-time father. That and a full-time business owner.
They say it's the hardest job you'll ever love.
Yeah, so the girls, they'll see you. I don't know if you notice, they're very beautiful. They get a lot of attention from men. That's why I keep a shotgun behind the desk. Because if someone tries to touch one of my girls, I'll pump a bullet lid.
Well, yes, of course.
This is my bed.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat?
Look at my stuff.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
All right, so while that's happening,
So your collection's complete.
did the girls come in with us? Or they're outside?
No, they're still outside with Shula.
Shula's
Oh, I'm sorry. They're still outside with Fairuz. Don Shula's
Okay,
out
all
there.
right.
Have you been to my steakhouse?
I'll show you my rings. I want to grab this ledger stealthily.
All right, give
or
me
sleight of hand.
a sleight of hand.
Come on, get it. Come on. First big roll of the C's.
37 under 66.
Grab it. Get away from the counter over there. But you've already got the book in your hand.
Yes,
I
of
got
course.
stuff over there that's private.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't dream of. You're saying that's your lice as well on that pillow?
That's right.
Starts
It's practically alive.
teeming.
Yes, it's you do a fine job, sir, being a noble and eagle-eyed father. keeping the ne'er-do-wells away from your progeny there. But what if someone were to pitch proper woo to one of your daughters, try to take them away from all this?
Pitch proper woo.
Yes, try be husbands to them.
I knew that day would come one of these days, but they're very busy with their own interests. They don't have time for long-term relationships.
Well, what
They're devoted, they are.
what
They're
personal
devoted.
interests do they have outside of petrol pumping?
Don't be asking so many questions about my daughters, all right? They're good girls. They're good girls.
Oh, yes, I don't doubt.
I'm going to be as good as them someday, too.
Oh, it's a weird thing to say.
Right?
All right, Carter's flipping through this thing. Well,
And I'm going to be as good as them.
I want to do a psych roll on these girls outside.
Little psych roll? Okay.
I wonder if he's like
you got to get more than a regular. 'Cause
Trying
my regular
to-
didn't get
Trying,
shit.
but my luck is not
Recapture
high
youth,
right now.
literally.
But I rolled a 14.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
14.
That is a hard success.
Amazing.
Okay. And this is a psych roll.
Yes.
Okay.
What's
the
what's up
ladies.
with these broads?
They...
What's up with these bras?
So they're incredibly friendly. And as I
see
said
that.
to one of you, to Carter, like, it seems like if they're full of shit, they're really good at it.
Mhm.
But you do detect a little bit of an edge underneath there, a little bit of a fire, like as sort of fawning as they are over the men, you feel like, actually, I don't think I'd want to piss them off. They seem to be like pretty ripped and pretty like, there's this undercurrent of kind of a little something in their eyes that seems a little off.
I mean, at this point, we're probably pretty adept at recognizing that kind of shit.
Yeah, you've seen this look before, and some people are really good at masking it. I mean, when you met Gavigan, you saw like fanaticism there. When you met Ho Fang, there was that, is that this, or is it just the heat?
Or like a desperation get out, yeah.
You look through the ledger, and you do not see a John Carver, but you do see an R.H.
Whoa.
How long ago was it?
Ricky Henderson.
Must have been Ricky Henderson.
What was he doing
Ricky
here?
Henderson.
Why would he buy anything? He'd just steal it. The all-time leading.
You're on fire!
Yeah,
What
man,
an
you
apple.
are in the zone
Yeah.
right now.
All right.
Why would he buy it? Steal an
Joe, how
entire
you doing?
outfit for an expedition.
You having a good time, Joe? You're just not
blast.
doing shit over here. Okay.
This is the best. No pressure. Just hang out.
Okay.
Part of me wants to just give you an answer, but I don't know if I have the exact answer. I feel like I have the exact answer. What is Jared's thing about this?
About time. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
But he acknowledges that it does. His thing is more so like, I know I read it, but I can't remember it.
Okay.
And it's irritating me. Just move on. It's not, it's not like it's super important to the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say it's been over a month.
Short answer is
And it's sort
he
of-
outfitted Houston.
Yeah.
It's looking
Okay,
at.
yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And so that makes you think like, oh, no, it's RH. Maybe it's not Robert Huston. But,
Yeah.
he came to Mackenzie, got the plates. I'm an old friend of McWhirr's. Then came out here, has some sort of connection to Wycroft, or maybe Wycroft's just the go-between, cracked open too many crates. Him and his daughters were looking at weird stuff one night that they found in there. But clearly, seems like Houston now went here and then went off into the desert.
All right. Anything that stands out in terms of what, is there a list of what he took? Anything that seems different than anything else?
No.
Just equipment, nothing
Yeah,
like,
equipment.
and an idol.
Yeah, I mean, you
And the
do...
that
squid-faced
strange
bat-winged
totem.
thing, yeah.
There is an indication that like he outfitted him with the basics that are similar to what you have, but also like the other contents.
Just as other content.
Yeah, other
Anything
contents.
with that gnarly symbol on it?
Yeah, so like you start to put two and two together. You wonder if like stuff was being shipped from Randolph to here, and he is taking that out as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs it to bust open the seals.
Okay.
I mean, you remember you didn't even want to look through some of those boxes.
Yeah.
You did. I think was that thing sitting on top of it, or was it?
We found it inside.
I
Inside.
opened the crate and then did a little switcheroo. Oh no, that was before. No, that was the one we didn't take. That was the first crate that we opened.
Yeah, you always find
Had
statues and
that
shit
had
you
the
don't even want to
statue.
look at because you know it's a.
Carter's.
Okay.
I don't look at it.
Yeah, how about a spot? How about a spot hidden around this whole place to see if there's any anything that stands out that's not just like a pickaxe and a fucking.
Okay, he is.
Something more
He's getting a little antsy, so let's do a
adjacent.
good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to really try and see something, I'm going to need at least a hard success.
How's a 1?
You did a
Shut up.
You did a 1.
Did a 1
Oh my God.
in my pants.
Did another-
1 in my pants.
I think that just means you pissed
So that's
yourself.
a 1 under 39.
you just peed your pants.
I peed my pants at the sight
Oh
of
my
this
God,
one.
how's a 1? Wow.
Below
I
1.
feel like
Okay.
I blew it on a spot hid, but we'll see.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
That's right.
A critical's a critical. I want to give you some juice here.
Yeah,
Give us some juice.
He's a filthy guy,
sure.
but he's a mechanic, so he works cars, petrol, and whatnot. However, you do see some filth on his chest, like peeking out of the top of his shirt. That looks like it doesn't look like a stain. It almost looks like paint. And while you look over towards Vaughn, you see there looks like some sort of book underneath his bed. It's a critical success.
Wow. That was juicy.
Ooh, that's a 1, all right.
Paint.
What else do you need here?
What color is the
He's
paint?
ritually
Yes.
doing.
Painting sigils and
Or is it? Yeah, I was gonna
whatever.
say like, do I
I'm
think it's paint,
remembering
but it's actually
Peru.
blood?
demonic sigils.
Oh, Peru,
Peru.
the tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, when you weren't here for this, but when in Peru, this guy that they suspected was involved with cult activity, they went to break into his room and he was napping on his chair with his shirt open and had a huge tattoo to the
I think of
Father
Nyarlathotep
of
or something, right?
Father of
Father
maggots.
Yeah. Okay, so
the father of maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, dude, I'd get a tattoo of the father of maggots.
Definitely.
So metal.
That's so cool.
that's what your kids call you.
Yes.
Iron Maiden's third album.
Is it? Should we steal this book,
Yes. The answer is
Or-
always yes.
or will he know that and then we'll be tracked down and killed?
It's just striking
That's
me now.
a
Now, of
tomorrow
course,
problem.
now, of course, Vaughn
That's an episode 4.
is just trying to distract him while you do this stuff. He doesn't yet know that this RH is in the ledger, but if he did know that, he'd also know that, like, the whole Carver, like, I'm an investor of the Carver expedition.
There is no Carver.
There is no
Yeah.
Carver,
You
so
just got
like,
made.
he's
Yeah.
made us, or he's like, or maybe he hasn't connected the dots yet, or he
Maybe
knows
he's
it.
too
He at least
cuckoo
knows
for
we're
Cocoa
lying,
Puffs.
or will know.
Anything else you need?
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Got lots of customers coming today.
I think the kit will about do it, old man. Although you never know, I may be back to rely on your services once again once I get the really dedicate myself to whether or not I'm going to actually chase the blighter down. Well, I thank you for your services, sir.
Yes, please come again. Anything you need, I've got most everything you need. Just don't be looking at my daughters.
Oh, I wouldn't think of it. A gentleman all the way. And I'll shake his hand and make for the door.
We'll sleight a hand with a bonus die to grab that book.
Yes.
He's distracting him
And
well
I'll
enough.
hold his hand and like take him by the shoulder. And thank you
Firm handshake.
Turn
very
him
much,
towards
sir.
That's one that I rolled. Okay. See if I get better than that. I rolled a 12 under 66.
My man.
That's extreme.
Extreme success.
13 would have.
Steal it.
Wow, dude, amazing.
Extreme
Extreme, critical, and extreme. Carter is locked in.
Slippery-fingered Carter, the backdoor man.
All right, you slide under your
Tie
hand.
my shoe. So they have a Dr. Seuss, like I have a cat in a hat that's like sticking straight up.
You slide your hand under there, reaching for the book, maybe watching to make sure you're not being seen, and you feel this like jar, and you like look, and it's like a jar of grease paint. Put that back, and you reach further, and you grab this book and shove it in your shirt.
Ladies,
Wow.
So I'm like pulling pulling Wycroft's attention away from the room. Yes. Always a pleasure to speak to another diligent entrepreneur and businessman. Yes, this is what makes the empire run, sir. This is what makes it run.
Really dig, really all the creatures you have walking around in here. Some of which might be poisonous. Thank you, sir. Good day.
All right, thank you. So come back again if you need anything. Girls, give them space. And they're like, oh, please don't go.
It was lovely meeting you. We shall meet again, I hope.
Oh, I hope so as well. Please, are you staying one more night before you go? Maybe we could meet and have drinks or just sleep together.
They were only a little more overt in their intentions.
So we could
I
have...
think I'm picking up a signal.
Yes, I think you're wrong.
Am I getting a vibe?
We do everything together.
Okay, well, thank you.
In desperate need of a finishing school. I thank you for your kind attention, and I will give you a polite and platonic wave on my way off your property.
No, don't go. Oh, I hope we see them again.
Oh, I feel like Odysseus tied to the bloody mast.
Seriously.
I go striding away.
Oh my God.
Well, did you take a gander at the... I saw you in the corner of my eye making good with the ledger book and also shooting daggers at me through your mask.
We have...
What did you find under the cart?
We have a lot to discuss. Let's get back to the hotel.
Righto. Yes, quite a bit to discuss with those daughters. My God.
Yeah, Vaughn, you...
Cloying. It rather cloys.
Well, okay, all right. Did anything cross your mind?
Only the lack of civilized education is shocking.
It really perturbs this. Yeah. They had a whole vibe of the women in Salem. It doesn't matter.
Something was definitely off.
Oh, you want to fucking talk about what? Let's get back to the hotel. Cut to the hotel. Can we be at the hotel?
Yeah, we need to
you're back at the hotel.
before they
back in your room.
us.
Great.
All right, so listen. First of all, ledger. RH. Clear as day.
Go!
Okay? Listed all of his regular items, also said other contents. So he didn't take just the normal loadout, if I could speak in Resident Evil terms. He took
He
more
didn't just
than
put the normal things in his itinerary, in his bag of holding.
He didn't just have that, he had some other things, okay? Also, did you guys see that paint on his chest?
What?
Yeah, he had some weird...
Hard to tell, he was covered in grime.
Well, there's something that wasn't just dirt, okay? He had something painted on there, all right? And, more importantly, they pull out a book. This is under his bed. Feyruz?
What is it?
Careful,
Immediately takes it.
Careful your delicate sensibilities. Whatever that man has spirited under his cot may be rather shocking. There's some full of Tijuana Bibles, no doubt.
Surely the amnesia can't hit us twice.
All right, what's the cover of the book?
What is it?
So you start an initial study of this book?
I want to
Go to Tome City.
I want to read the title.
Okay. Wondrous Intelligences.
Plural.
Wondrous Intelligence.
The irony that guy owned it.
Does it list an author?
James Woodville. It is quickly looking. It is written in English. Around the 17th century. It is an octavo bound in fine red leather. There's some worn damage, and it's very well thumbed. It has been heavily read and reread.
16th century, did you say?
17th.
17th century.
1600s.
Red leather, so not human skin or
Good enough, just cow skin.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Leather yellow.
I want to just quickly
Kind of give it a little perusal.
Yeah.
It's something you feel like you could crush in a couple weeks' time. But to kind of get a sense of what this is, it seems to be an account of a merchant living during the English Civil War and after, dating the time of Oliver Cromwell.
Oh, yes. Bloody Protestants.
Along with the author's
1,000-yard stare.
tedious self-congratulations and dogged explications of his singular sexual practices, Woodville also seems to describe a group that he had contacted, which he refers to as the Great Race of Yith.
This is strange. Great Race of Yith.
Great race. I mean, maybe this
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Great race of...
Well, the device said for the Yithians to survey, right? The thing we found that described
Oh, that's right. That's right. It did mention
doodad.
The Survey Yithians. It's maybe one of the obscure names of these cults. My God, stretching all the way... I suppose it would stretch all the way back.
I mean, that can't be a shock at this point. How far have we stretched back some of our...
Much farther. But that
Wondrous intelligences.
an artifact here could be connected to something written about in the time of Milton.
I mean, maybe there's some connection in this to what happened to Walsh.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, perhaps this book, if you can give it a little perusal, will
I like that.
tell
I'm
us.
going to use that.
Give us.
Man, we are back.
So bad.
We're back, baby.
Can tell us a little bit more about who these Yith are. We've seen race of Yith. We've seen strange the things that aren't conventionally human, possessed of a malign intelligence.
Well, I was looking for some travel reading, so I think this should...
Yes.
What was up with those chicks, Feyruz?
The strangest thing, they do seem to be touched by something.
Uh-huh.
We have
They're
here,
very convincing.
it seems to me here we have this little outpost here in Australia seems to have its own Madari in the mix.
Yes. Well, you saw that. You saw that, Father. He's not right in the head. And they mentioned going bush diving.
Yes, and if he's painted up, my God. I mean,
They must have seen something along the way.
my little pantomime as one on the hunt of Carver. He knows then that I was lying.
Well,
I guess maybe we start getting moving.
I think perhaps we need to press into the desert with or without Dr. Walsh.
It's only a matter of time before they figure out that book's gone anyway.
Yes, and
That's
he knows
true.
the bush better than we do.
so now we are very much pressed for time.
Yes.
And Dodge is basically our guide, right? Because Dodge said he's from this area.
He's going to know certain things. He'll know Aboriginal tales. He'll know he'll have a better sense, but he's never been out there. That's why he wanted to come, for the chance to move away from the
I
academic.
thought his whole claim is I grew up around there. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be a problem.
Well, he grew up, but he's never been into the Great Sandy Desert.
all right.
But it's still great to have a local, especially if you have any dealings with the Aboriginals, because
Right.
they're very they keep a distance.
I wonder
Well-
why.
If Wycroft wasn't lying about having to make several stops along the way, and we have the direct route by knowing coordinates, maybe that gives us a little bit of an advantage in time.
Yes.
Are you looking at this tome?
Yes,
Are you
I
studying it? Some time here. There's something in here that just feels like it has answers. And so I would say, as the gentlemen are chatting, you're looking and you find this passage that contains a chilling evocation of a war that these Yithians were involved with against deadly beings who whistle down dark caverns and dwell beneath windowless basalt towers. And you read about these Yithians, and they seem like they're these large 10, 12-foot tall creatures with long appendages that end in claws, and they whistle and hoot and to talk to each other. And then you see this passage about a device exactly like the one that Dr. Marion Wesley Walsh looked through. And you realize the answers lie somewhere in here. You lose 1d4 sanity immediately. on the
Okay.
initial study.
Wow. No roll.
No roll.
You just lose it.
Just lose it.
Use it or lose.
it, sister.
3.
And
Down to 96 sanity.
your Cthulhu
Down to
mythos
89.
your Cthulhu mythos score goes up by 1, and your max sanity goes down by 1.
Max in.
How does this momentary bout of sanity loss inflict you as you're sitting there reading and the men are talking? Freckle.
Piece of carrots.
She's, as she's reading this tome, she's still kind of mentally placed at Wycroft's establishment, just recalling just the conversations, and those 3 girls are surrounding her, and all of their arms touching become these tentacles, and they morph into these creatures as she's reading what these Yithians look like. And they all kind of envelop and strangle her, essentially. And so she's feeling like she can't breathe, and so she's sitting there. You watch her, and she's like...
Only thing that takes you out of it, dum, 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 there's a knock on the door.
And I kind of walk. Hello, yes, hello.
Sorry to bother you. There's someone in the lobby that is asking for you. I didn't want to say which room you were in, but it seemed urgent.
Quite right. And I'll open the door, peek out. Is it the fellow from the...
It's you can't see anyone, so you'd have to come back to the lobby. Yeah. But he's just...
You know who it is. This is a small town, no doubt. No one you recognize?
No.
What's he look like?
You can come. I'm just the messenger. Feel free to come yourself.
You just want to sketch this fucking cliffhanger,
You just
don't
look over, she's just
I actually have to pee.
Sorry.
I should have peed before I came and delivered this message, but it's leaking out of my...
Ferris, what? Are you quite all right?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
I'm fine.
Okay. Maybe put the book down.
Maybe put the book down.
All right, let's go downstairs.
Close it.
Yes, if you're short of breath, I find one of these to always... he says, offering you a
She
cigarette.
lights up. I'll tell you. I'll tell you momentarily. Let's just
Okay, all right.
see what this is.
Right, and amazing. These sort of things would be in a book from the time of Oliver Bloody Cromwell, the damn Civil War, round heads, and
Let's go.
etc. I go walking out and make my way to the innkeeper's desk.
All right, so 3 of you go.
Yes.
Leave your rooms and head towards the lobby of the Concugery Grand. And we'll see you next week.
All right. We're in it.
We're in it.
We're back!